Sacrifice a sapling. Deal 1 damage. Repeat 25 times. Hello everybody. I wanted to showcase a historic Brawl video in which I have 2 infinite combos featuring Zirda with Kenrith the Returned King as the commander. I have 2 pals, each able to generate infinite mana when all the pieces are in place. The first pile is Ruthless Knave with reassembling skeleton. The Ruthless Knave can sacrifice the skeleton to generate 2 treasures. With Zirda in play, it only costs 1 black. The skeleton can reanimate itself for 1 black with Zirda in play, so this generates 2 treasures which pays for themselves. With Kenrith in play, each treasure makes 2 black mana. If we activate Ruthless Knave once, we generally generate 4 mana each time. The other stack is Faber or Alder with High Alert, which it is also possible with Incubation Druid if it's adapted, or Elation Carroted if you control another creature with 4 power, which could be our commander. In this case, we can untap each of these mana dorks for white and a blue with Zirda in play, while the mana dorks generally make at least 3 mana. Once we have infinite mana, in principle we can use Kenrith infinite times to put plus counters on each of our creatures, or draw our entire deck, give them all haste and swing out. However, to make this much mana is a long process, so I have also chosen to put in Slimefoot, the Stowaway, and Finale of Devastation, which speeds up the process. Also, I have added a Death's Oasis just to be able to find more creatures we can reanimate with Kenrith. Eventually we'll find the Slimefoot Stowaway this way, and we can create a bunch of saplings which we'll sack to Ruthless Knave, and then Slimefoot the Stowaway deals 1 damage to each opponent each time we sacrifice a sapling to the Ruthless Knave, or we can just create enough saplings and give them all haste and swing out. So with this, let's go into first game. So we have the Incubation Druid and a Faber Alder, which are both nice pieces of ramp. Probably Casualties of War on turn 4 this way. If we're not against a heavy burn from Ilhark, that is hope. I wanted to play a Kedros, but okay. I should probably play the Faber Alder, however it's a more powerful mana dork, so I'll play the Incubation Druid first, see if there is any removal, or they just don't care. So this turn we have 5 mana. We can either play the Vivian or Kenrith. at this point I believe Kenrith is better, or I could play Zirda, play the Mox Hammer. This way I'll also have 3 mana to pump the Incubation Druid. And I can block both creatures. So let's see if they have removal this time. The Immortals, and however we have removal, so better to remove this right away. Destroy artifact, free shift and land. No, with 3 lands left, I doubt they'll play. Yes, so this group. So that's a quick win. Casualties of War is too powerful in 1v1 commander. So our second game is against a Galta. We have a final parting in our opening hand, so that's a easy way to tutor Knave and the reassembling skeleton. So I think this is keep. Turn 1 mana. So he'll play the Paradise Druid. Next turn he'll probably play the Slimefoot Stowaway. No attacks, so now they have 4 mana, 4 reduction. If they play a land, they could pump the Incubation Druid. We generally don't have much removal, so once Galta is on the board, it's gonna be a hard time to keep up. However, it doesn't seem they have an untapped lands. Hydra Scrolls. Okay, so we could play the final parting, find Knave and probably Keenan at this point, since we have already the Slimefoot. I like that idea, however I don't have enough mana to do enough next turn. This is definitely Knave. Where is Keenan? Should I put Kinan into the grave or not? I think I'll go with the Biomancer Familiar instead. Put one into your hand, Knave. Pass the turn. No attacks. And so next turn he can play Mox Amber. So this is a legendary creature, so we have the black mana for Mox Amber. We have double white for Zirda. If we draw a land, we have one next turn. No, we haven't. What am I saying? Ich bin eine Idiot. Actually, so 1 here, 2 there. I'm required to play Kinan. So I should play the Vivian. Plus the Vivian. Let's have it Vigilance, it's fine. I'll also play the Fauna Shaman. And we kinda need Vivian to survive. Also the slime puts away, so yeah. I suppose they'll play Brawl at this point. It's only 3 mana, and they have plenty on board. However, they can play it at Flash, with Flash. So it's better for them to wait at this point. Yorville, it's fine. We are close to coming off Vigilance. Okay. Not okay. Okay. So it will survive at 2. Which is exactly what we want. Great. No combat tricks. They should have played that Clash, but it's fine. I don't really know why they didn't do it during their combat step, since they could have killed Vivian with that. However, now we can -2. We will play the Ruthless Knave. Be sure to leave up enough white mana for Zirda. We'll play the Kinan. Then we can also play Zirda. Tap for double black. Sacrifice Paradise Druid, we don't need her anymore. Then we can make a sapling. Sacrifice a sapling. Deal 1 damage. Repeat 25 times.
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. And on we'll go.
At this point, we're going to realize they have lost. However, I have noticed they are almost often don't like to swoop early. So we'll have to do all the picks.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played.
This we have
No,
enough
I don't
damage.
want no
Obviously, just the time to run out. And this is a lot of clicks for this speed win. So for our third game, let's see who we'll run into. So for our third game, we're against a Zirda. It's been a while since I've seen this card in general. Oh, this is a very quick hand. So we have Living Tutors to find Higher Earth. We have Kinan and Labor out. So we have the Payoff, we have the Mana, we have Ramp and Box Hammer, which turn to Kinan. So pretty sure we can finish this quickly if only we draw a untapped white source. So in that case, I'll start off with the Sivai. No, let's start off with the Kedros trio. If we do draw a white source, we can go up as early as turn 4, I suppose. And still play enough. Back in the channel. Please be afraid from Liliana. Please, Liliana. No boxes. Yes. I have history because anything sounds pick a card. Make a choice. At this point, anything. So, I suppose stuck in the cottage drive, play box hammer makes mana, so high next turn we'll play Zirda. We'll have double white from box hammer. If we draw another land, we can play Kenrith. So maybe we can go off turn after that. Or we draw Biomaster. Biomaster does not reduce the cost of High Alert. Also they left up counterspell mana, so I'm most inclined to play Liliana, force out the counterspell. If they do not have the counterspell, I have Liliana, so okay. As expected. We'll attack. No problem. So what will we do this time? Let's hope for a land. Nope. If I play Vivian, I can make a beast with reach. So the Vanquish Cargo doesn't hit his death in a couple of turns. However, they have the Shadow Speed, so whatever. At this point I also have the Skeleton in my hand, so I might just minus Vivian, play Kenrith, that finds the Knave. At which point I still have mana short. They find Itrata. Which means what exactly? This finds nothing. This finds unleashing Kedros. I give Kedros haste. I make 3 mana of this makes red. Make 1 everything haste. This taps for blue. We untap. We did not have Zirda. Fuck. I screwed up. Oops. So now meta, they should exile Zirda because I did not think. Misplaced.
Are you sure about that?
Opponent screwed up big time. They did not exile Zirda, so now we can reanimate Feyberu Alder. We give the team haste. Now Feyberu Alder taps for 4 mana. We untap Feyberu for 2. Now we have infinite red and green mana. It seems they have something like Del's End or Bound spell. However, we have enough mana left to do this again, or to let this resolve. Play Feyberu again, haste. We have an additional white here, so let's untap it twice. Go over the top of the Brazen Barrower.
Moments later.
So how often do we have to do this? Well, we have to pump one of our creatures enough times so we can trample over with Kenrith through their two blockers. So we have to make 26 green mana. We can shortcut it a bit with Zirda, which can make it so that Spawn of Mayhem cannot block.
More moments later.
So know that Kenrith is 27 power big. We can give everything trample. We go to combat, attack, and we deal 30 damage plus -1 from -2. This is lifelink. So good game. They are figuring out why this can block. I targeted with Zirda, so now they die. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the combos. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Leave a like and subscribe if you want more content like this, and until next time, bye!